As the attacks on Gaza have increased, so has the dissent among officials throughout the U.S. government. On Monday, U.S. Army Intelligence Officer Major Harrison Mann publicly resigned from the Defense Intelligence Agency by posting a letter on his LinkedIn profile.
The policy that's never been far from my mind for the past 6 months is the nearly unqualified support for the government of Israel, which has enabled and empowered the killing and starvation of tens of thousands of innocent Palestinians.
A U.S. State Department report released Friday found that weapons provided by America to Israeli security forces since October 7th were used in violation of international humanitarian law.
What we have seen at the same time is those armaments being used to kill at this point over 34,000 people in Gaza, of whom over 14,000 are children. In many cases, striking targets in which there was no identified military objective. We have seen rules of engagement on the part of Israel that seem contrary to international, both military best practice, as well as commonly accepted international law when it comes to the principles of proportionality and discrimination.
Josh Paul, former director of U.S. State Department Bureau of Political and Military Affairs, became the highest level U.S. official to resign just 1 month after October 7th. He says the administration is avoiding implementing laws that would prevent military support to Israel.
To come to a conclusion similarly that international humanitarian law has been violated. There are both laws and policies in the U.S. that would restrict the flow of arms. So it is clear, I think, that the administration is doing this in order to continue the flow of arms, despite the specific restrictions that have been placed on shipments of, for example, 2,000-pound bombs. And that is why it has not come to any legally binding conclusions.
Since Paul's resignation, many more U.S. officials from various government offices have resigned in protest to the administration's pro-Israel policies, including Aaron Bushnell, a former active-duty Air Force member who in February set himself on fire in front of the Israeli embassy in Washington, D.C. As more information comes out about the nature of the U.S.'s support to Israel, pressure from inside the White House is increasing to bring it to an end. Obaida Hitto, TRT World.